Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Luke Touma podcast. We're back. We're here. We're in action. Thank you to everybody who's been listening, who's subscribed, who's been watching, who's been giving us some reviews. If you can, if you're listening right now, take a second. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, just give us a 5-star review. Write a nice little rating. You know, a little review. Just a little like something about why you like the podcast, and I will read it off. There are 2 new ones. This guy is Jake Take H, and he titled it Lukey Pookie. He said, podcast is lit, fire emoji, fire emoji. So thank you, Jake Take H. This is Gunnar Dane. Thank you, Gunnar. He said, funniest not too political podcast. Literally listen to every show while working my 8-to-5 job as a remodeler and have a Republican boss who gets offended at every joke about Trump or anything when he turns up his political podcast when I listen to it. And he turns up his political podcast when I listen to it. Literally start laughing every time he sighs and says, you know what, once or twice a week. Listen to every episode, and it's the perfect way to knock out a day. Appreciate it, man. Follow my IG, Gunnar Dane, D-A-Y-N-E. So follow Gunnar Dane. Thank you, Gunnar, for giving me a review and listening to the show. If you guys want to leave reviews, I'll read them out on the show. I appreciate that. I'm back, as always, with Chase Azarian.
Once again.
I fucking like that you're a remodeler and that you work like a blue-collar job and you're listening to the podcast. That's the shit, dude. That's exactly who I want to do comedy for, just like regular-ass people. Dude, I lived in fucking New York, and there's like shows where it's just like woke hipsters in the crowd. And
They're
they
just
like,
not real people.
They like dress ironically, like they dress like they're in the 1950s, and they have like twirly mustaches, and I can't tell if it's like serious or a joke. Like, I'm not good with irony. I'm like from Buffalo, very straightforward. You know what I mean? I'm not good with like, oh yeah, I do this because it's like not cool, but it's cool, and like, I don't get it at all. Like, you know what I mean? I don't. Do you like your sombrero that you're wearing, or do you not like it? So just be honest with me. Like, it's like they'll wear things ironically, like, well, isn't it fucking ironic and thing that I'm wearing like a sombrero, and it's like, well, do you like it though, or do you not? So I would guarantee Gunnar Dane. I mean, the kid's name's fucking Gunnar.
Yeah, he's not wearing no sombrero.
No, he's not wearing some fucking. He definitely doesn't have an ironic hipster mustache. But I love that he's like a remodeler. Yeah, I thank you, Gunnar. That's fucking dope that you listen to the show. For all of you that listened to last week's episode, sorry I fucking made fun of your favorite superheroes because you're up in arms about it. I criticized the fact that by the way, like everybody, if you didn't listen to last week's episode or see the most recent podcast clip that I posted on my Instagram, I said that I think it's weird that Marvel movies, superhero movies, and like Fast and the Furious are the biggest movies in the world. I said I think that's a little ridiculous that all these adults are super into superhero movies. The backlash. I could have killed a guy. People wouldn't be nearly as mad at me as they are that I criticized Aquaman. Sorry, dude. I could have killed a guy, and they'd be like, that's fine. And then I'm like, I don't really like Captain America. And they're like, go to hell. Like, dude, I've never had the 2 times that I've had this much backlash about a podcast rant, bit, whatever you want to call it, are this time criticizing the Marvel movies and when I made fun of Joaquin Phoenix's weird Oscar speech about fucking cows and milk.
Oh, that was a weird one, too.
He's a freak, dude. Everyone was like, fuck you, dude. Joaquin is looking out for the cows. I'm like, all right, dude. All right, man. So, sorry I fucking made fun of Aquaman, you pussies. Like, what? People are like, it's movies, man. Fuck you. I like movies. I love movies. I just think it's weird that the biggest movies on the planet are superhero movies. Mm-hmm. My feet are fucking dug into the ground in that opinion. If it's enough for you to not listen to the podcast, then you know what? Fuck off. Mm-hmm. Fuck off. Whatever, dude. Like, but you made a great point earlier where you're like, they're literally the most popular movies in the world. So if you criticize them, like almost everyone's gonna be mad at you.
There's gonna be somebody pretty pissed.
Dude, I'm such a cunt, man. I'm honestly such a cunt. My friend Ben texted me. He already did it out, and he said. Because I mentioned Jurassic Park in there too, and he said Jurassic Park is so much better than the Avengers and Fast and the Furious, like all angry that I made fun of Jurassic Park.
Which it is, I'll agree with
it. It is, and I said I'll be sure to give the movie where dinosaurs try to eat people a look through. And he said I really, really didn't think anyone could be a more condescending prick than me. And then my buddy Dylan texted me. My buddy Dylan DM'd me too. People are, dude. I have friends, like dear friends that pissed off. That I think it put our friendship in jeopardy. My buddy Dylan fucking messaged me and he said, Fast and the Furious and the Avengers are pure fun, all caps pure. Sorry that you hate joy. And I said, I'm not 7 years old. And then I posted, and someone got mad at me, and he said, you deserved everything you got today, Luke. And I said, sorry I made fun of your favorite race car movie. Didn't think at age 26 that'd be a problem for any of my friends. I'm such a fucking asshole. What a prick. What a fucking prick. Whatever, dude. Sorry I made fun of the fucking race car movie with Vin Diesel in it. Ooh. Vin Diesel and fucking Ludacris. Sorry I made fun of that shit. The fact that that's the biggest movie, Vin Diesel and fucking Ludacris. Racing cars and jumping out of helicopters and shit.
This isn't the real world. It's crazy.
I mean, dude, it's like it just needs to be as flashy as possible so that we can tune out of what's going on.
It is. They're going to space in the next one.
Are they really going to space?
Yes, they teased it.
Do you think they think it's funny?
I think they know.
Like
it's like 6ix9ine, how we were talking about how we think 6ix9ine's a very self-aware person.
Yeah, he actually is.
I think they know what they're doing.
Yeah, you're probably right. They're probably like, because like, there's no Vin Diesel's definitely not stupid. Like the guy's made something of himself. Like,
yeah.
Whatever you want to say about him, I would assume he's not like an idiot. Maybe he is, and he's just like a jack good looking guy who, like. But my assumption is that he's not stupid. So you got to think Vin Diesel's going. So Fast and the Furious 12, we're literally going to space, like we're astronauts.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's got to be like that's fucking hilarious that this many people are gonna watch that. Like do you know he's sitting in his mansion like I can't believe I have this fucking house because like 100 million people are gonna watch me and The Rock go to space. Like he's just looking around like, are you fucking kidding me? Really? All right.
He figured it out.
Like he definitely thinks it's so funny. He's flying private jets back and forth because he and Ludacris went to space in one of the biggest movies in the history of the world. Like he's like, this is hilarious. That's the reason I'm eating at Nobu. Like he's one of them at least has got to be self-aware enough to think that's so funny. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry that I made fun of the fucking, the superhero movies and the race car movies and whatever. Watch what you want. I don't want you guys to like have a bad time. I want you to enjoy what you enjoy. I just think it's strange that they're the biggest movies. That was enough to set off the masses. That was enough that I think it's a little weird that all the adults in this country are watching fucking Superman. Oh, wow. Fucking hot take. Whatever. Look, I love you guys, all right? And sometimes I think we need to have these tough discussions. I love how the tough discussion we had, it isn't about race or like religion or anything. That's not where like me and the fans are at odds. It has to do with the fucking superhero movies. Like that shows you how popular they are. Like I'm wrong to an extent.
Yeah, it was like the common ground for a lot of these people,
Yeah, it's where Trumpers and Biden fans came together and they were all in my comment section like, go fuck yourself. It is unity. I'm glad I could bring this country together by shitting on the Marvel movies. Did you see the David Dobrik thing?
I did. Yeah.
So if you guys aren't privy to this, David Dobrik is a recently canceled vlogger. He had a big posse called the Vlog Squad, where they would make videos, vlogs, what have you. And I've talked about him on the podcast before. He has a friend who's in the Vlog Squad, also fellow huge YouTuber with a big Patreon, by the way. I noticed that shit.
Really?
Yeah, named Jeff Wittick. And Jeff is part of the Vlog Squad, and they were filming a stunt where one guy would run an excavator, like basically like a crane, and the excavator was in like 2 foot deep water, and then someone would hold onto a rope that was tied to the excavator, and the driver would spin the excavator's like top part around in circles, basically creating like one of those swing rides at an amusement park, and then he's like trying to get his friend to like fall off or whatever, and then you fall into the water, and you're like, oh, but you're only like a couple feet above the water, whatever, And what happened was David Dobrik, trying to get some hot, spicy vlog content, goes real hard with the excavator, spins it really fast while his buddy Jeff Wittick is holding on. Jeff gets wrapped around the excavator, and he hits his face against the excavator, breaks his skull in multiple places, almost loses his eye, gets like brain trauma. And now everybody's pissed at David Dobrik being like, this guy's a piece of shit who sold out his friend, like basically put his friend's life in danger for vlog content. Here's my thing. I'm pro Dobrik. I'm team Dobrik on this one. And I'll tell you why I'm Team Dobrik. Number one, people have been fucking with their friends and hurting themselves on camera for years. We had it before. It's called jackass. This is nothing new. Bam Margera had a horrible phobia of snakes, and his friends filled a pit with snakes and then pushed him down into it. I mean, that's horrible to do to someone, but we've seen people doing this for years. It doesn't make it entirely okay, but you know what the problem is? Gen Z woke Twitter didn't really watch Jackass.
Of course.
And they're way more sensitive than like people who are 32 years old now are. So they're not comfortable with people hurting their friends on camera. You know what I mean? Which I am. I'm very comfortable with that. The Three Stooges used to beat the shit out of each other, dude. I'm fucking down. Beat up your friends on camera. That's fine. Number two, Jeffy boy. Jeffy Wittick. Jeff. I don't think he calls himself Jeffy, but I call him Jeffy. Hello, Jeffy. He fucking agreed to be spun around on an excavator to hold a rope. If you don't know that you're taking a risk by holding onto a rope that's tied to an excavator and having David Dobrik man the excavator. What does David Dobrik have a fucking CDL? David Dobrik doesn't know how to fucking drive an excavator, and you being his friend should know that more than anybody. Mm-hmm. You fucking knew what you were doing, dude. It ended badly. I'm sorry for you. I don't want anybody to be hurt, and I hope the guy's okay. But like, he made like a fucking 6-part documentary about it. He's putting all the uncensored stuff on Patreon, and his Patreon's blowing up. It's a fucking hustle that I respect. The guy's making literally millions a year off this Patreon.
Jesus.
One of the biggest Patreons in the world. I respect it, Jeff, but I fucking know what you're doing, dude. Okay? I'm in entertainment, all right? I know what you're doing, Jeff. And look, I don't want you to get hurt, and I think that people probably shouldn't do stupid stunts for views, but you were doing it for the fucking views the same way David Dobrik was, and the guy spun the thing too fast, but it's like, yeah, he doesn't know how to use an excavator. You should have fucking known that, dude. But you took the risk, you fucked your face up, then you got pissed off and blamed him, which I think is pussy shit, and then you made a 7-part fucking Spike Lee-style documentary about it, and used it all to make money on Patreon. I respect the hustle, but I'm not buying it, dude. I'm not buying it. And everyone's like, David Dobrik, oh, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Don't know if I agree. If David Dobrik's a piece of shit, then that means Johnny Knoxville's a piece of shit. And you better not say shit about Johnny Knoxville because he's the fucking man, all right? Don't fucking say shit. The kid probably should tone down how fucking hard he's going for these vlogs or whatever. But his friends were all fucking in on it.
Yeah.
Let's not sit around and pretend. You know what I mean?
That David hypnotized them into doing this.
Yeah. The fucking guy, Jeff's like 28 years old.
Yeah.
He's enslaved by David Dobrik. And David forced him to grab a fucking shitty rope that's hooked to an excavator that's driven by a vlogger. If you don't know in your fucking 29th year of life that's ill-advised, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sympathetic to a guy getting hurt because I don't want anybody to get hurt. But you're telling me you had no idea that he's like, I just jumped out of a plane. Yeah, with a fucking page because they went skydiving. He's like, I just jumped out of a plane. I figured this was fine. And he's like, then I realized the biggest fucking idiot I know was man in the excavator. And it's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Number one, you jumped out of a plane with a skydiving expert. If you don't fucking know that David Dobrik's not an excavator expert, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You went in there at your own risk, all right? So look, you fucking psychos on the internet, lay off my boy Dobrik, all right? Lay off the Dobes, all right? He's a good kid. He's nice. I saw him on the street in L.A. when we were filming Excuse Me What one time. Me and Tim Sturtevant saw him, yeah. It was like heightened COVID, so nobody's really out on Hollywood Boulevard, and he was just he was like filming a vlog or something, and he was like sprinting down Hollywood Boulevard.
Interesting.
It was so wild. He was like sprinting down next to the Walk of Stars. It was crazy.
Were there like fans chasing him, or was he just like?
No, I don't think anybody really. It was just not enough people out to notice. It was like it felt like a ghost town at the time.
Damn.
And then Tim was just like, "Yo, is that David fucking Dobrik?" And I was like, "I think so." And I was like, "Hey, man." And he's like, "Hey." I was like, "All right, see you, man." That's about it. But yeah, I saw the Dobes. I don't know, dude. What do you think that guy does now? Like, he lost all of his brand deals, and he had a big, huge app, which is going to make him like a billionaire, and he lost that. But you got to think he's probably got like 20 million saved. So do you just chill?
I think it depends on the person.
Yeah, he's so young. He's like my age, 26.
I feel like you're either really smart with your money or just like a fucking moron. Like all these NFL players that go broke 2 years out of the league.
So if you could live below your means and retire, well, you could easily retire with like $20 million. That's what he's got, right?
Of course.
What do you do? What would you do if you like had enough money to retire at 26? Because I like to think,
picture.
right? Because you think that sounds awesome, but what the fuck do you do with your time?
Yeah.
You got to get real into like outdoor activities and kind of fitness stuff.
Yeah. You have to have like a purpose.
Yeah, your body kind of has to be your purpose. You got to get in like good shape, I would think, right?
Something. Yeah.
Because like you could work out 2 hours, like with working out and then like resting after if you get tired. Like you could work out for like 2 or 3 hours a day. That's gonna take up some time. And then besides that, you fucking do whatever you like, I guess. You know, go fishing, go bar hopping, go if you're a foodie, eat food.
Write an autobiography.
But dude, you have to have some purpose, right?
Yeah.
Just chilling all the time. You ever go on a vacation? The last day of the vacation, you're like, I'm good.
Day 6, you're like, okay, the first 4 were fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like a type A person, but sitting around doing nothing all day, I don't think it's as great as it seems.
It's not.
Right?
I've had those days.
You gotta have
those people.
They're kind of depressing, right?
Yeah.
They kind of make me sad.
Well, that's why people like the weekend, because if you work like a job you hate from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, it's like the weekend's great, you know?
Yeah, man.
It's the perfect dose.
Yeah, I've had to I have more free time now than I pretty much ever had, and like I'm gonna have even more free time coming up soon for various reasons. But I'm so lucky to have this as a job. But it is interesting, like learning, like when everybody else in the world works a regular job and you work 5 hours a week as a comedian or whatever, like a lot of time sitting with yourself.
Of course.
You know, a lot of not great. I'm not a fucking Tibetan monk. You know, I don't have the peace of mind I'm not peaceful enough in my mind to sit around all day without kind of bugging out. So you have to I ride my bike. I love riding my bike. I do stuff like that. But you gotta. It's not as easy as it sounds. You know. If I was like an idiot, maybe it would be easy. If I was a fucking dummy.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Just played video games for 10 hours a day?
That's got to be fucking depressing, though, huh?
Yeah,
unless you're like one of those streamer kids that makes $1 million fucking dollars.
I feel like that'd be more depressing, though, after a while, honestly.
Maybe.
Because then you're like forced to play video games. And you can't stop.
I'm not a gamer. Video games are fun, but also like you got to think at the end of like an 8-hour day of like gaming, you kind of feel like a piece of shit. I would feel so sad.
It's the perfect like half hour to hour relaxation thing for me. I do that once in a while. I couldn't sit there for 8 hours.
My problem is I have an addicting personality, and I actually do think video games are very fun. So I purposely don't play them because I would be one of those kids playing Call of Duty 8 hours a day.
Okay.
I could easily be that. This is my fucking 4th cup of coffee today. Everything I'm so addicted to. I'm addicted to my career. I'm addicted to booze. not necessarily, but like I like to, like if I drink, I can party kind of hard. I love caffeine. Like, so I think if I got into video games, dude, I would be I'd be a loser, dude. Unless you're one of those streamer kids. That's the thing is like Twitch and stuff has made gaming less sad because you can make a wonderful career out of it.
I mean, you can, yeah.
It's kind of less sad if you're making money. Like it does give it a purpose.
That's true. Yeah, no, for sure. But you see the people that are on Twitch sometimes, you're like, I'm good.
They all look kind of frail and sad.
A lot of them look scary.
Yeah, they look like ghosts. They look like fucking ghosts, dude. I mean, yeah, it's a little scary.
Because those are the kids that they also just drink Mountain Dew and eat Doritos. You know, like that's the big... Dude,
except for that dude fucking... Do you ever see that dude Tfue?
I have no idea who that is.
He's like the biggest fucking Fortnite or Call of Duty player. I think Fortnite. I don't know. He's a huge fucking... He's like one of the biggest video game guys. He got fucking yoked. Okay. He's jacked, dude. And I'm like, what a fucking life. You play video games all day. You that's your job. So this kid makes like $15 million a year playing video games. You make $15 million a year playing video games, and then you look like this.
Damn, good for him.
He's yoked, dude.
He seems like he's chilling.
Right?
He's got it figured out.
He's got it figured out. Be a jacked gamer. Not a lot of those, I would imagine, though. No. Just jacked video game players. Kid's kind of killing it, dude. Good for him.
Yeah,
fucking
good for him.
Tfue. What a weird name. We were talking about the Oscars. You were telling me about the Oscars.
Oh, yeah, there's some controversy.
There's some controversy at the Oscars. I saw that Chadwick Boseman did not win Best Actor. R.I.P. Chadwick. But you were telling me that they usually Best Picture is the last award.
Yeah.
Because it's the most prestige, whatever you want to call it.
It's the best movie.
It's the best movie. It's the most lauded award, and it's the one everybody looks forward to. But Chadwick, because he was in the Best Actor category, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, they put his category last. Yeah. And everybody thought it was because they were going to make a beautiful memorial ceremony to Chadwick. And then, quick turn of events, Anthony Hopkins won. Fucking smoked Chadwick. Fucking whooped his ass, dude. I'm sorry.
He wasn't even there.
Look, man, neither of them were there.
I was thinking it, and it was.
Oh, man. Yeah, poor Chadwick. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. He's a great actor. I will say, though, everybody was pissed about it. Twitter's a bunch of bitches, dude. Fuck Twitter, dude. Like, I will say, though, he, I haven't seen both movies, but it's entirely possible Anthony Hopkins did a better job.
Yeah, they're pretty on par.
Right? Yeah. Well, whatever then. Tough shit. That's life. Don't be a bitch about it. Not you, Chadwick, but the people on Twitter. Rest in peace, Chadwick. It's like the guy's a great actor, and he passed away, and that sucks. But that doesn't mean that he was better. Like, he might not have been better. I mean, just because you die doesn't change. If I spent my whole life punching strangers in the face and then I died, you can't be like, Luke was an amazing person. I was a piece of shit, dude. I was an absolute piece of shit if I did that. Not that Chadwick was a piece of shit. He was a great person, but he might have, doesn't change. He might have done a worse job, you know? Everybody wants everything their way. That's what it is. How could you? What do you mean, how could they? It's a fucking award. What do you want? Mac Miller didn't win the Grammy. He died. I thought he should have won. He had a great album. He didn't win. I didn't go on Twitter, fuck you, Cardi B, suck my dick in the name of Mac Miller. No, I fucking went on with my life. Get a life, dude. You're on Twitter bitching about Chadwick Boseman losing a fucking Oscar. Get a life. Whatever. The fact that people are going to put that much stake into award shows is like ridiculous.
It's bizarre.
It's ridiculous, dude. Whatever, man. Did you see, you know what? I'm not done talking about this. Okay. I'm not done. I'm coming for more, Chadwick. I got more for you, Chadwick. More tune for your head top, as Drake would say. It's just, yeah, dude, I don't know. It doesn't change reality. You know what I mean? You don't get to change. Look, Paul Walker wasn't a great actor. I'll be honest. He passed away. That's awful. It sucks. But, he wasn't great. Do I got to play make-believe? We got to live in an alternate reality because Paul Walker died. Mm-hmm. No. He was in the Fast and the Furious movies. As I said last week, fuck those movies. Not fuck him, he's a good guy, but that doesn't... Those movies aren't any less shitty because fucking he died. Sorry, Chadwick, but... And the Chadwick heads, the Chadwickins, whatever you want to call them, the Bosemites. Sorry, guys, but maybe he wasn't as good as Anthony Hopkins. That's all. You don't have to come for Anthony Hopkins. Hey, Hop. You don't have to come for him. He's a great actor. Everyone's like, he already had an Oscar. It's like, what? We got to make it fair? Everybody gets an Oscar now? Do Chase and I get fucking Oscars? Get over it. So he already had an Oscar. Well, he got another one. He's a good actor, dude. Does it make it harder to remember Chadwick Boseman because he fucking lost Anthony Hopkins? Are we gonna forget who he was? Does it hold that much weight? Stop putting all your fucking eggs in the award show basket. It's a weird thing to get that obsessed with.
It is.
It doesn't make the guy's legacy any less wonderful. Great actor, touched people's hearts. You don't have to. It doesn't ruin his legacy that he fucking got dunked on by Anthony Hopkins. Oh my God, I'm such an asshole. I just don't think that it's a big deal. They chose the other guy. Yeah. Everybody really wants things their way. Like, everybody wants it. I want it. I want my house to be fucking 68 degrees, and I want my food to be delivered to me on Grubhub, and they better get my order right. And I want to call an Uber, and the Uber takes me to where I want to go. And the Uber better not smell weird, and the guy better talk to me, but not too much. And he better get here in 3 minutes. And also, Chadwick Boseman needs to win the award because that's what's going to make me feel nice. That's going to make me smile today. Well, fucking tough cookies, baby. All right? Tough cookies, baby. He didn't win. R.I.P. Chadwick. R.I.P. Chadwick. But look, baby girl, he lost. All right? And that's life, dude. That's life. All right? If I die, are you going to give me an Oscar? No, you're not. Are you? No, you're not. If I die, you better give me a fucking Oscar, Twitter people. All right? Every dead person gets an Oscar. That's the new fucking rule. God. Did you see how far down the ratings plummeted?
Yeah. Tanked,
dude. 9 million people watched. That's nothing.
Yeah, it's half of last year.
Yeah, it was less than half. Last year was 20 million.
Damn. Yeah, it is
9 million. Do you know that excuse me, what is a Snapchat show? A comparable amount of people watched our last episode compared to how many people watched the Oscars.
That's insane.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. As many people have watched the Oscars as watched me interview rednecks in Arkansas. Dude, that's so funny. I'm coming for your fucking head, Oscars. All right? You know why? You know why I decided to give that many views? Because you didn't give Chadwick Boseman the award, all right? You pieces of shit. And now I'm coming for you. Me and Chase, we're coming for you. It's us versus the Oscars. God. That's hilarious. I mean, there's certain things because we have the internet and because like everything is so based in like a vlog is just here's what happened and we just took a video of what actually happened and it was great. And it's like Instagram Live, you're literally streaming, like you're watching life happen in real time. That is what entertainment has become. It's just watching other people live in the same fucking world you do, but this is what they're doing live. Mm-hmm. So when you're watching, and it's not, a lot of times they're not even acting goofy. It's just people being like, hey, man, it's me. Here we are at the fucking mall. 20 million views, right? We decided to go to the mall and get some fucking sneakers. And it's just a guy walking to the mall getting sneakers. 20 million fucking views, you know? So I think that there's certain types of entertainment that now feel very archaic. Award show, everybody's in a suit, and it's and the next award goes to Anthony Hopkins. You know, like that's just fucking. It just feels like the 1950s. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like we shouldn't actually have an award show. We should have parties where we pretend it's an award show, like themed parties. Award shows should stop existing, except they should just be themed parties. Mm-hmm. And we go, fucking come over tonight, man. We're all gonna pretend. Remember those stupid award shows we used to do back in the day? We're gonna have a party. We're gonna have to do keg stands and dress up and give each other fake awards. But actually don't have the award shows be a thing anymore because they feel so old. Mm-hmm. Like a talk show. Talk shows feel old. Like Fallon or fucking Conan. Oh, yeah. I mean, I love Conan, but like. He's in a suit and he's like, oh, here's a new movie. Yeah. And there's like a teleprompter and it's like he's got a little sidekick and there's a crowd and they're like, oh, that's so great that Chris Pratt made a cute little joke. Like it just it feels like 1989. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Why would you do that? You can hop on Instagram Live and just talk like normal people. You don't have to have scripted. You know what I mean? There's just things I feel like will be phased out.
I mean, they're starting to, you know? Like, look at podcasts. That's completely taken over the whole,
right?
Like, normal not news, but like late night interview show.
Do you think they ever stop doing the Oscars?
I don't think they'd ever stop doing it. I think they would stop maybe televising it and make it just like a small gathering of the people and just honor people in that world, you know, as opposed to making it a public event.
Yeah, I mean, what if the numbers got so sad that they were like, we can't even have this be a thing anymore?
I mean, those numbers are so sad.
They are. 9 million views for the Oscars is nothing.
That's crazy.
That's nothing, dude. That's nuts. Nobody gives a fuck, huh? Really, nobody cared. Mm-hmm. The only thing anybody cared about was that some dead guy didn't get an award. That's the biggest deal. Nobody gave a fuck. Nomadland won Best Picture. Did you watch Nomadland?
I did.
What do you think?
I thought it was good. Yeah.
Frances McDormand's a fucking beast.
Oh, I love Frances McDormand.
Yeah, so that's you pussies watch some of her movies, all right? You fucking superhero fanatics. How about you watch a Frances McDormand movie like a goddamn adult? She's a fucking beast. Mm-hmm. She can outact Robert Downey Jr. in her fucking sleep, dude. I don't care how much you like Iron Man, you fucks. All right? And Frances McDormand was fucking dunk on that motherfucker. She's a beast. Yeah. She's great, right?
Yeah, she's the best.
Like the best, one of the best actors or actresses ever. Mm-hmm. Amazing. I put it on though Nomadland, and I was just kind of like having a sad day, and like just kind of, I don't know if I was hungover or just tired. It was just kind of like bummed out. Like just wanted to sit on. What I wanted to do is sit on the couch and watch fucking Zion Williamson dunk a basketball. That's all that was the type of entertainment I wanted. I'm starting to relate to the fucking superhero people because I wanted some mindless entertainment. I wanted to just see Zion Williamson fly through the air and smash down on people. And I just did. I just wanted to sit here like this and go, holy shit, he's so big and strong. He fucking goes so fast. Like, just melt into my couch. But there were no Pelicans games on. So I couldn't watch that. So then I fucking put on Nomadland on Hulu. And, dude, it was just a little much. It's like this lonely widow in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, dude, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. It didn't even get to the sad part, and I'm going to cry. It was so depressing. I was like, dude, this is the opposite of watching Zion Williamson dunk a basketball is watching Francis McDormand drive cross country. That is literally the opposite form of entertainment. I was like, dude, this is just not what I need right now. I guess that is. Maybe I'm coming around to the superhero thing. That is why you need them.
Yeah.
Because you're sad and life's hard and you want to pretend you're 11 years old.
And you forget.
Yeah, you do. You forget. And you want to just fucking sit and not think about anything. My version of that, though, is basketball. Fucking UFC fights and shit. But I guess, your version of that is pretending that superheroes exist. You fucking weirdos.
It's like the fourth time you've hit on it.
I know. I'm just double, triple tapping on it. I'm going to lose every listener. I understand. I get it. It's weird. But it's funny, though. Yeah, I don't know. Nomadland was not what I wanted. But Francis McDormand's a fucking beast, dude.
Of course.
Unreal. Unfucking real. Speaking of legendary figures in society, did you see what Tucker Carlson said?
What a legendary figure Tucker Carlson said.
Speaking of America's sweetheart, did you see what Tucker Carlson had to say? Dude, Tucker Carlson's a wild boy. I think he's probably evil, but I have to respect the wildness of him.
Okay.
Even though he's evil, he's kind of like a supervillain where you're kind of a badass.
Okay.
A little badass to just be. He's got the biggest show on cable television. He's got the biggest show on TV. He does the biggest numbers. He's fucking Tucker Carlson smashing the Oscars, by the way. Way more people want to watch Tucker Carlson be a psychopath than want to watch the Oscars. They don't give a fuck about Chadwick Boseman or his award that he did or did not get. They want to watch Tucker Carlson say mean shit, all right? But the guy is he's crushing it numbers-wise. And he's speaking to this many people, and he literally just says, in this tone, he's talking about masks, and he's like, even Tony Fauci admits that there's no medical reason to wear the masks anymore. So why are we wearing them? It's a political statement. Are you on the mask side or are you not? That's how he talks. But he's like, he's like kind of a decent looking guy, and he's put together, and he talks in this kind of like Walter Cronkite-esque way, where he's got a night. It's like feels like he should be on 60 Minutes, but he's literally telling people, he goes, so the next time you see someone with a mask on, go up to them and say, why are you doing that? I insist you take that mask off. It's a form of aggression. He's going, call the police. He's literally going, if you see a child in a mask, that's child abuse. Call the police. Dial 911. And it literally, like, he's like talking. He's like a handsome guy talking in this like tone, and he's literally saying the most insane thing ever. He's like, if you see a child wearing a mask, kick the child in the face, stomp him out, rip the mask off, kill the mother, prove you're an American. And dude, I am like, I gotta be honest, because I'm an agent of chaos, as the late great Heath Ledger said in Dark Knight. See, I do watch superhero movies. Because I'm an agent of chaos, do I think Tucker Carlson should not be telling people to basically attack those wearing masks? Yeah, that's probably irresponsible of him to do to his audience of 40 million fucking people. At the same time, dude, I cannot wait. We live in Florida. We're going to see some crazy fucking rednecks ripping masks off other people's kids. I'm fucking ready for it, dude. It's going to be the new form of Karen videos are going to be Tucker Carlson fans fucking fighting other people for other people wearing masks. There's going to be rednecks walking around in this country, and they see someone with a mask on, and they're like, you better Tucker told me to fucking kill you. Get the mask off or I'm kidnapping your child. I am fucking psyched for those videos, dude. These are going to be the new Karen videos. These are the new World Star videos. Take your mask off, bitch, or I'll kill you, all right? Tucker told me to fucking take you out back and shoot you like old Yeller. I'm fucking psyched, dude. It's insane for him to say that, but it's so... I get why the show is so big, dude. There's like... He's like a horrible person, but there's something so like... what would you call it? Kind of mesmerizing about him.
It's like Hitler.
He's kind of like Hitler. You know what I mean? There's something about the guy. I felt the same way about Trump. You're watching him, you're like, I can't take my fucking eyes off this guy. That's how I feel about Tucker. He's like, even Tony Fauci's admitted that there's no medical reason to wear the mask. So next time you see a person with a mask on, stab them. Stab them in the chest, in the middle of Target, and hold the bloody knife up to the air and yell, "Hello, people of Target. I am doing my due diligence as an American." And it's just like the most psychotic... but he's saying it so smoothly, and he feels like he means it, and he's got the nice coiffed haircut. I'm like, dude, this guy's a fucking problem. This guy is a problem, dude. He's the biggest fucking show on television, and he's like, anybody with a mask on, go kill them. It's fucking wild, dude. I'm psyched for those videos.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's coming this summer, probably.
Right? Coming this summer, you know?
This summer's going to be the defining factor of, like, half the country's going to be, we don't need masks anymore. The other half's going to be like, we still need masks.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And then 2022 will probably be like, oh, yeah, everyone's cool with optional masks. But this summer's going to be heated.
Dude, it's going to be so funny. The people that, there's going to be so many people in like New York and Portland and shit that are just like, never take the mask off. We need to wear it for the rest of time. Like, they're going to say that. They're going to be like my buddy, it lives in New York, and he's like meeting chicks on like Tinder and shit or whatever. And he said he was talking to some girl, and she was like, yeah, I got both shots of the vaccine, but I'm still trying to be safe, so I don't really see anybody. And it's like, lady, I hate to tell you, but your life is over. If you're honestly being like that, that's it. Your life's done. You're telling yourself you have no more life. You got both shots and you're not. No. Then that means life's over. Life's over then. No more life for you. That's done. Mm-hmm. If you got both shots and you're still afraid to see people, life's done. No more life for you.
You lost.
You lost. There's no more life. That's what you're telling people. No matter what, I'm not going to socialize anymore. You better become a Twitch streamer, baby. All right? You better. Because what else? You're going to be inside for the rest of your life. That's what you're saying. I don't know how you're going to get married. I don't know. That's crazy to me. The whole point of the vaccine is so we can do shit again. People are like, well, it's not 100% effective. It's like, look, guys, I don't know what to tell you. Are you crazy?
We can only make it this far.
Do you want to never do anything? Who's crazy? What are you, nuts? Dude, I love, like, the thing that I've never, like, tried to pretend like I know. Like, the people that pretend like they know everything about COVID, it's insane. Anthony Fauci doesn't know everything about COVID. He's fucking Anthony Fauci. You're a graphic designer in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. You think you know everything about the brand new coronavirus strain. The new one that just killed millions of people across the world. You know about it. You know what's best for it. Crazy, the arrogance. The arrogance. You're not a virologist. You have not studied infectious diseases whatsoever. You work at Panera Bread. And you're like, yep, 100% I know exactly what we should do. I wish I had that confidence. I don't fucking know. Dude, I saw this comedian. She tweeted like in like May or June, like last May or June, like, hey guys, like I know you want to be with your families and stuff, but like it's pretty irresponsible and fucked up for you guys to be hanging out with your families right now. Like telling people like don't be around your family. Then I see her, she's at Thanksgiving and fucking Christmas with her family. And it's like, none of you got the vaccine. I know that for a goddamn fact. So what about those tweets? Huh? Let's dig up those fucking tweets. That's what you look stupid if you pretend to know about this. Mm-hmm. You don't. You don't know. None of us, like, we have an inkling. We know some information. We're learning in real time. What are you, like, crazy? Fauci used to say, no, you don't need masks. Then he said you need double masks because the guy's learning in real time. But for you to be working at GameStop and handing people their video games. Here's the new Call of Duty. Thank you for coming to GameStop. Also, I'm an expert in infectious diseases. I just don't know how. How do you have the confidence to think that? How could you be like, yeah, yep, me sitting here, working at Johnny Rockets, serving people hamburgers. I am an expert in the brand new coronavirus strain. just the sheer arrogance that entails. Crazy. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Just like everybody, I love when people are like, it's a hoax, man. It's a hoax. Oh, 600,000 Americans died? Nah, they ain't never really was real people. They're ghosts. It's all fake. It's all a hoax. So just calling it a hoax, I never even knew what it meant.
Oh yeah,
they're like, they died of other shit. They died of coronavirus. They died of some other shit. They never died of it. They 600,000 people. Come on, where'd they get all them people from? Who counted? You know how long it would count? I could barely count to 9. It's like just the idea that it's equally ridiculous on both sides. To think that you could have both vaccine shots and wear double masks and not be allowed to be around people is insane. And also just be like, ain't never exists as far as I'm concerned. Dude, those are like type of people who were around last weekend. Floribama. The Floribama we went to, Chase and I filmed an episode at the Mullet Toss, which is at the Florida-Alabama border, which if you're thinking about going there, I'd recommend you not. And it's way up at the tippy top, the top of the Florida Panhandle. It's as far up as you can go in Florida, basically. As far northwest, I guess. And a bunch of rednecks get together and they have a competition. They get hammered on the beach and they have a competition to see who could throw a dead fish, which is called a mullet, the farthest. And it's the Floribama Mullet Toss. And we filmed an episode there. And there's a scene we were filming and I throw the dead fish and then they make you go, this is how cheap they are. They make you chase your fish and go grab it and then put it back in the cooler. They're reusing like 9 fish. There's like 9 total dead fish. These poor fucking fish carcasses are just getting the shit kicked out. I thought we were going to see like thousands of dead fish. It's like 11 that everybody's using all day. And fucking, it's so funny, dude. Like, remember when I threw the fish and then I was wearing jeans and I ran and I started running after the fish and when I first got up there's like an announcer and he's like makes funny jokes and the guy goes, boy, did you know you was coming to the beach today? And I was like, oh, he's like, you want to put on some shorts or something? Like I'm wearing jeans and I was like, oh, sorry, man, I'm from New York. He's like, oh, you're from New York. Welcome back to America. Like, he's, like, so aggressive. And then I was started running after my fish to go, like, you got to go get your fish after you throw it. And he's like, look at them blue jeans. I was, like, getting heckled on the side. And some guy on the side goes, in Alabama, we cut them off at the knees. And I'm like, dude, where am I? It was so funny, bro. Remember that girl? A girl came up, and she's from California, and he goes, oh, I see. We got one from the Democratic Republic of California. He's like, how's it feel to be free again? I was like, man, we're going to get fucking murdered. Every time I saw a black person, I want to be like, are you insane? Do you need help? Do you really want to be here? There's a fucking 7,000 drunk rednecks here. Do you really want to be? When I saw a black guy, I was like, you're black and you're here? Are you crazy? I wouldn't send a fucking Puerto Rican here, let alone a straight-up black guy. At the Floribama Mullet Toss.
With people wearing Mullet Lives Matter shirts.
People wearing Mullet Lives Matter shirts. We were like, can we take a video of your shirt? They're like, hell yeah, brother. Of course you can take it, man. Come on, man. Mullet Lives Matter. It's like that thing about the police brutality or whatever, but instead we're talking about dead fish. Also, it doesn't help that the fish are talking about are dead. Not a good look.
Not at all.
It's crazy, though, dude. It was wild. Seeing that, being in Florida, you could see that redneck culture, that real redneck culture. Gotta say, I mean, yeah, again, wouldn't be great to be black there, but apparently the black guys seem like they're having fun. I was surprised. But the rednecks get down, dude. They have fun.
Oh, yeah.
Rednecks have a great time.
They have nothing going on.
Nothing going on. Like, I took a day off. You know what I do for work? I just stack pieces of wood in the backyard. Just stack them up, and then I unstack them. And then the next day I come, I stack them again. It's like, how much do you make? $30 every year. That's enough to pay the mortgage. I tell you that right. Up in fucking Biloxi, Mississippi, rent is $100 a month. What do you think? That's a lot of them lived in Biloxi, Mississippi, dude. I looked it up, and I was like, oh, it's on the beach. It should be nice, dude. It's a fucking dump. It is a dump, dude. There's a bunch of casinos. It's like, man, they really went out of their way to make this as sad as humanly possible. Let's look it up. Biloxi, Mississippi. I'm going on Zillow. Biloxi, Mississippi. Here we are. All right, let's see how cheap you can get a house for. Dude. Oh, bro. God, dude, you could get a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom house for under $200,000.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, who the fuck wants to live
In a
here?
beach town?
This is then this one's got a fucking, yeah, it's a beach town. Dude, let's see how fucking cheap you can get a house for. Wow, man. Fucking Biloxi, Mississippi, man. Hell yeah. Dude, this is a $90,000 house. Dude, you could fucking live here for no money, bro. What is your fucking mortgage? It says your mortgage is $400 a month. Jesus. You can have a house and your payment every month is $400. Dude, it's so easy to live in so many parts of the world.
Of course.
Dude, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, $125,000. Bro, no wonder these motherfuckers just get drunk all the time and throw dead fish. Probably got all the time in the world. You don't need to fucking work. That's crazy.
It's awesome. Good for you, honestly.
Right? Good for you guys. Throwing your dead fish, paying like $100 a month in mortgage. That's crazy. But then you got to live in Biloxi. Probably not great.
Probably not the best.
But there's a beach. There's casinos.
There's enough.
Yeah, right? Man, that'd be fun. That'd be a fun place to retire. You're like, baby, we're going to retire. She's like, where are we going?
The Villages.
Where are we going to retire? The Villages? We're going to retire in Miami? In Naples, Florida? I'm like, nah, baby, we're going to Biloxi, Mississippi. I found us a house for $14. Hell yeah. We're going to live the rest of our lives gambling in the middle of Mississippi. That's going to be the later stage of our lives. But, guys, that is a podcast for today. This has been very fun. Thank you guys for your support. Again, if you could leave a rating or review. Also, if you're listening to this point, go ahead, screenshot your phone. Post a little screen cap to Instagram. Tag me. I'll repost it because I appreciate you, all right? You guys are good people. I appreciate the support. Like and subscribe on YouTube and Spotify, wherever you're fucking listening. As always, I'm with Chase Azarian, at Chase Azarian on Instagram, chilling with Chase on YouTube. He has been putting out a fair amount of content, guys.
The comeback is starting.
The comeback has commenced.
Early
now.
comeback.
Early comeback has commenced.
Long-term comeback.
You guys should check out his YouTube channel. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.